what are your thoughts on DEI in the Natural Sciences and Engineering Research Council?
Well, rather than provide my personal thoughts, I'll provide you with some information about how we implement the policies and the practices. And so, as others have stated, we do consider having a wide variety of perspectives brought to the table, and the strengthening of science through the consideration of EDI in research design. So to give a very quick example, there's been studies, for instance,
Forth by the government? Was this an initiative that the government has asked you to implement in your research council?
the priorities were identified by the government.
By the
yes.
government, and then you were asked to carry it out. Okay. So you said a variety of perspectives as part of the mandate, and so do you agree that viewpoint diversity is important then? Like a diversity of viewpoints.
I won't state if I personally agree with it, but certainly our organization is carrying out the policies.
Right. So it falls under the gambit of what you described as a variety of perspective. So there was a study that was done, which is submitted as part of this committee, as part of this study, that 88% of all Canadian faculty in universities are left-leaning and 12% are right-leaning. Do you see an issue with that?
I won't comment on that personally.
Okay, but you just said we want to promote diversity.
We do.
Of
So we
viewpoints
do.
or diversity of perspective.
Sure, and there is evidence, which I'm not a researcher myself, but there is evidence to the idea that considerations of EDI in science results in stronger science, and we've heard about usability of science and why that's important.
Do you think that if there was more representations of right-leaning views, that it wasn't 12%, it was a little higher than 12%, would that make the research better then in your case? Do you agree?
I can't comment on that, as other
But
colleagues
you just
have
said
said.
that you want more diversity, and then now you're saying you can't comment on having more diversity.
I can't provide my personal opinion on it.
Okay, what does your organization think if
Well, as colleagues have
viewpoint-
mentioned.
All questions should be directed through the chair, and please, one person at a time, because it becomes a problem with the interpreters.
I'll rephrase the question. So if there was more right-leaning views, would that sort of meet the objectives of, do you agree that would meet the objectives of the stated objective of your organization?
It's always about the merit of the application and the excellence of the proposal.
All about merit, but then you said a diversity of viewpoints matter too. So how do you reconcile that?
Diversity of viewpoints matter in the research design and the usability of the science outcomes.